Welcome to my bathroom. This is where I do all my Facebook Lives. I have certain philosophies around beauty, and they're based on having very bad skin till I was 30 and making an extra effort with my skin, and that starts with cleansing your skin. So I've been a physical exfoliator all my life. It's not for everybody. There's great exfoliating cleansers that come with a glycolic and they're a liquid. But I prefer as a routine that in the morning I will exfoliate my skin and then I will cleanse. I'm going to show you exfoliating cleansers. Okay, this I always call Omritsakova. When it goes on, the smell is incredible. It's just, I can't describe to you the smell, but it's got a bit of jasmine or something. It goes on black and you rub it in and it turns this kind of bluey turquoisey color like that. And when you've rubbed it in enough, you know what it is? It's rose geranium. Best smell ever. And you put it on, rub it in for a bit, and then just wash it off, and your skin feels very, very clean. Then if we go on to something in between, and Rodin is a woman in America, Linda Rodin, and she was a stylist who did 5 products. The first one was Oleolasso, which is an oil, and she then did this cleanser, which you put on, you tap it on, and it's a powder, it's got rice grain in it, but you add water to it and it becomes a cream. So it feels, to begin with, granular, and then it becomes incredibly nurturing, and your skin afterwards hardly needs a moisturizer. So when I travel, I sometimes actually take that, and it just leaves your skin with the most wonderful lingering essence of jasmine, and also soft and smooth. So that has to go in there too. So that's your exfoliation. Then if you're going on to cleansers, I love a cleansing balm. Well, high street one, which I really rate because I used for many years. I went to see Eve Lom and she did my facials when she first started out, and she was meticulous about cleaning your skin. She really educated me about cleaning your skin. And Botanics does a cleansing pomade like that, but it goes on and it kind of feels like a butter in a way, and you put it on. It's got many different butters. When you have a cleansing balm, it's made up of a number of different butters, and this probably has 2 butters in it, including shea butter. If you want the kind of the royal jelly of that product, I have been obsessed for the last 6 months with de Mamiel, which is her cleansing balm, and this actually has in it about 7 or 8 butters and some really interesting different butters, not the most obvious ones like shea, but it has an incredible deep velvety texture, and it melts into your skin, but it's not too oily, it penetrates. And what I'll do is, if I'm very stressed at the end of the day, I will put this on and I'll kind of just massage my skin and press those points. So this is just one of the most delicious cleansing balms I have ever used. Then I'm going to go on to masks, and I'm a huge masker. The joy of a dry sheet mask is it's not going to get your hair dirty like a normal mask if you're running around, and with a normal mask you kind of feel you can't just, you know, put your face down and go and do lots of things. And when I wear Nanette's mask, I usually put it on and I might wake up really late, my skin looks like I've slept on 100 bees, and I'll put this on and I'll take my roller, get on my motorbike, go to this morning, and I'll have the mask on and I'll just penetrate it with this roller, which is called Stimulove from Jean Philbert, and it would just penetrate the products deeper. And then I take it off by the time I arrive this morning, and my skin is really like a baby's bottom, plumped up. It's the most phenomenal mask I've tried in my life. It is prohibitively expensive. £85, only 3 uses. So this is something for a wedding, for your big birthday party, for a really important event, but it's as good as if you go and have a facial with somebody who's going to try and plump up your skin. It's brilliant. I love this. I've used it for 20 years, Mask Essential by René Guinot, but it has in it lavender and camphor, and that combination, camphor is so good for reducing inflammation, and lavender is very healing, and it's really, really good. It sort of dries a little bit, not quite as much as a clay mask, but it dries a bit, and take it off and your skin feels much better. Good if you have spots too. So then after that, you're going to go on to some kind of serum. And if you're a simple girl, Then I think you've got to do a vitamin C, and you could then go straight to a moisturizer. So I'm going to show you my favorite vitamin C. Feeling the pinch, want to introduce vitamin C into your routine, I would still do The Ordinary. Their products are fundamentally offering deliverable ingredients at a very affordable price. And they have two vitamin Cs. One is 20% in squalane and the other is 30% in silicone. And I love the 30% in silicone. I do not like their vitamin C powder, even though he marketed it to have very fine milled powder. I don't think it works and it's very fiddly. But this is brilliant. Another one I love is Dr. Seabag, and the reason I love this so much is when I'm doing my summer routine and I do an SPF, I put some of this powder into my SPF, and if you have pigmentation or you have advanced pigmentation, which is otherwise known as melasma, it's really important to protect your face with vitamin C and to help also to break up that pigmentation. And if you have light pigmentation where you just get it from being in the sun, or you've used a retinol and you haven't remembered to put on a high SPF, or you use glycolics and you don't wear high SPF, you'll get a bit of skin discoloration. So this one is different in a powder form because it goes on, and as you rub it in, there's another ingredient in it which actually enables it to turn into a cream. So you can put it on by itself, and that has, I think, 25% vitamin C. All right, then what would I do next? After vitamin C, I might go straight to a moisturizer. But if my skin is still a bit yucky, I'll do some kind of serum that will give an instant like that. There's a serum called Buffet from The Ordinary. It's a great daily serum, especially if you have a combination skin, because it's just a good peptide, and peptides are actually quite helpful in just freshening up your skin and plumping it up. Another one I'm trying now, which is amazing, it's not cheap, but I used to use EGF Bio Effect at night. It's this little serum in a clear bottle. And I used it because I used to travel a lot and you needed so little. And I use it now, and it's a sort of growth factor hormones. Not for everybody, but very, very good at anti-aging. I hate that word, anti-aging. Very good at just making your skin look good and plump. They've brought out now a daily treatment. It's 1 and 2, you buy them together. I've been using it, and they have a hyaluronic in it, and then they have azelaic acids in it, and they have sort of anti-pollution peptides in it. It's kind of a double whammy of effectiveness, and if money's no object, I think this is a brilliant serum combination. And on a kind of more organic journey, Romilly Wild has beautiful organic products that are very active, and she has this Active Boost facial oil. This has about 15 different actives in it, and it's probably my second favorite oil as a facial oil. Okay, so moisturizer, if I put on a day moisturizer, I'm just going to show you a fantastic universal moisturizer. Is from Lixio. It's a quite new brand. The lady who developed this developed a lot of the Ren products, but they have 5 to 6 products, and this is great. Really common garden, nice moisturizer. If you are on a budget, I love a Cura, which is from Aldi, caviar cream. They have a day and night one. I prefer the day to the night. And a little secret one, which is quite tricky to get hold of, and I'm going to tell you, is Crema F from Santa Maria Novella Pharmacy. It's an Italian pharmacy, and it's got avocado in it. Immensely hydrating, the most beautiful smell of kind of avocado jasmine. It sounds weird, but it's utterly delightful. So that's products. I'm going to end on 2 things. I do believe in doing things with my skin, which I will show you like this. So I will, every day when I cleanse my skin, I use a Foreo, but I always do my cleanser with that. This is a baby for travel, very good. And then there's 3 different sizes, and that helps get in everywhere. So the final thing I will do is Trinny London BFF. And I put this on when I've done my skincare routine. It's a factor 30. I will do a 30 summer or winter and at night, because your computer screen has rays in it that are damaging light, and anything you can do to protect your skin around that is as important nearly as protecting against sunlight. So I'll do that winter and summer, and then in the summer, if I'm in a very hot country, I'll put on HelioCare SPF 50 Mousse, which is a wonderful SPF, and then I'll do my Trinny London makeup. Anyway, thank you for joining me in my bathroom. Bye.